Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe. It's Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Just to let you know how the reading's going to go, we do your weekly check-in first. Then we have a look at more specifically your work, stroke finance, and we also have a look at your love life during the week. I'd like to say, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me this week for your reading. And yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So we're going to do this week your week ahead reading. We're looking at the 8th through to the 14th of June 2020. For your reading, guys, the cards that we are using are the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. Those cards will be looking at your general situation for the week. We're looking at the Light Seers Tarot for your career, and the Tarot Grand Lux for Love by Chira Marchetti. For spiritual advice, we're using my Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Really love this deck. Okay, sit back, guys, and enjoy. Hi there, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. We're going to have a look at your reading today. It's the 8th through to the 14th of June 2020. For the general reading, we are going to use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. For your career reading, we'll use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. And for love, we use the Grand Tarot Lux, or Tarot Grand Lux, sorry, by Chira Marchetti. Okay, let's make a start. Okay, Virgo, cards are down. Let's have a look at what the general message is from the universe from the 8th to the 14th of June. We've got the Queen of Swords. I think that you need to ask something, Virgo, because the Queen, I mean, this could be a person, yeah, but it's an advice thing that we're looking at here from the universe for you. For me, the Queen of Swords, the hand held out, is all about requesting, and sometimes with the Ace of Swords, it's the truth in our hand. I think there's a request this week that you need to make with that Queen of Swords energy showing there. Yeah, it's funny, he's got the Ace of Swords there. I think it's time that you kind of requested the truth. I think it's time for you to ask for the truth on the situation here, Virgo. Okay, I think that somebody is very much against this with the Seven of Wands, because with the Seven of Wands, often people are trying to push you out. There's a rejection here. So I think that there is a need for you to ask for the truth this week. It feels the truth from somebody who wouldn't let you, who won't tell you, somebody who seems to be trying to push you out with that Seven of Wands energy showing here. The Knight of Cups energy shows here. So it's almost like somebody's trying to push you out, but they're trying to, it feels like there's a seduction thing going on here, because the Knight of Wands is all about seduction. But also, Knight of Cups, sorry, but also what's interesting is the Seven of Wands, aspected by that Knight as well. The Knight of Cups is all about somebody who's quite seductive. So this is a seductress or a seducer, somebody who is, quite flirtatious. And with the Seven of Wands, it can be somebody who's got a lot of kind of interest. Seven of Wands shows lots of romantic interest, especially with that Knight of Cups sitting in there. Let's have a look at the next one. The Six of Cups energy. Okay, I think that somebody's heart is still with the past. I think that somebody's heart is still open to the past here. Six of Cups is the Six of Cups is about the past. It's about a past relationship, and it might be that somebody is still emotionally connected or still open. I feel that's what's coming to me anyway on the card with this Knight of Cups energy. Somebody's emotions, the cup is open, so they're still kind of very susceptible, I think. Very receptive, very susceptible to the past. And I think that this is someone, I think that you need to ask the truth from this individual here, because I think that this person, you see all those wands there, Virgo, they're your hands, and they're saying, give me the truth. So you've already asked something off this person. Those are your hands. The six wands are your hands saying, give it to me. And this person says no. So I think that you really need to be very stern during this week. I think the advice is be very stern. Here you've just kind of said, please give me the truth, please. Because it's almost like I want to say a begging thing with the Seven of Wands, but there's definitely a sense of with those six wands there and then the one wand here, this guy saying no. So there's a rejection thing going on here. So I do feel that some of you guys have been rejected by whoever this person is in the past. But I think that this week there is a real kind of, the universe is saying that you need to be very strict with this, with the Queen of Swords. And it's almost like it's telling you that you need to demand the truth. Okay. Demand the truth. It's interesting, two demanding cards, Queen of Swords, and yeah, demand the truth, I think, from somebody who won't tell you the truth, the Seven of Wands. They've been trying to keep you out. I think that this person may be, with this Seven of Wands, trying to... see, I'm just wondering where the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups factors into this. Because to me, this feels like somebody's heart still belongs in the past. They're still very kind of emotionally connected to the past. And I feel that you need to get the truth from this person, because I think that they've been denying it. So we're going to read it like that. I do feel that the universe is saying to you, somebody who's very emotionally connected to the past, I think that you need to demand the truth from this individual, because I think that this person with the Seven of Wands energy has actually been denying you your rights for the truth. I think that is what it is. Because I think the Ace of Swords is the right that you have to the truth. And I think that this person around you has been denying you that right to the truth. Okay, whoever this person is, I actually feel that they're still in love maybe with somebody from the past. I think they're still in love, because the Knight of Cups can mean to be in love. This person may also be seducing somebody from the past still as well. They may still be in contact with somebody from their past. And they may be denying it with the Seven of Wands energy there, because they're almost rejecting and denying you. So I think if that's the case, Virgo, there is a need this week to actually assert yourself with that Queen of Swords and demand the truth in the relationship and what's going on. Let's have a look at the work energy showing here. So the work energy, the Nine of Coins, financial gain. This can be working from home as well, but this is usually earning money from hard work. But this can also be running your own business, usually the Nine of Pentacles energy. There may be some worries, I think, around money, gaining money, getting money. And it may be for some of you guys who actually run your own businesses with that Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords energy showing there. Yeah, I mean, the Five of Coins, there's worries about losing money, isn't there? So actually, I think that some of you guys might be sole traders, or, you know, because the Nine of Coins is often somebody who works for themselves. So I think some of you guys may work for yourself with that Nine of Coins energy, and there may be worries because you're losing money. The Five of Pentacles energy. Some of you guys run your own business, and there are worries about losing money showing up here. The Queen of Coins energy showing here. So Virgo, that could be you, but this could also be somebody else. And this is somebody who is, for example, a financial advisor. This is somebody who could work in a bank, or this is somebody who could give you some financial advice or financial counsel or guidance. And this could also be somebody who does accounts as well. So Queen of Pentacles energy. The Seven of Swords, though. Okay, the Seven of Swords. I don't like Seven of Swords around money cards at all. So Queen of Coins, so losing. So this is almost losing your stability. I think there's a great deal of fear that you're going to be losing money. Some of you guys may be fearing as well that not only will you lose your money, you might even lose your stability, your security, your home. Because the Seven of Swords running away from a Pentacle card means that you're losing something. It's being taken from you. So there's a great deal of worry going on there. And I'm probably going to get some other cards to ask what it is that you should do, because that Queen of Coins, I believe, is you now. I believe that this is your home. This is where you're comfortable. This is everything that you've bought, everything that you've built up through hard work. And it, you know, whether this is a job that you're doing with the Nine of Coins, or whether the Nine of Pentacles is your home, the home that you live in, you know, your own business. You might run your own business from home. You might work from home, Virgo showing here. But I think there are worries about losing money in this job, in this work that you do. And there are worries not just about losing money in terms of the job, but also losing your security, or even having your security taken away from you. For example, like your house, your apartment, maybe there's a problem with paying rent and that type of thing. So I'm going to just get some clarifiers out, because I'm not going to just leave it like that. I'm going to ask what it is that you need to do about this situation. What is it that Virgos need to do about this situation in two cards? What is it that the Virgos that this resonates with? What is it that they need to do about this situation in two cards? Let's have a look. The Ace of Wands energy. So I think that you need to take your power back, because the Ace of Wands also means to be holding on to your power, to take and to grab your power back with the Ace of Wands energy showing there. The Four of Wands energy showing here. So it may also be for some of you guys, you need to start something else from home as well, the Four of Wands. Because the Four of Wands is the home card and the Ace of Wands is starting a new creative thing up. So it may be that you need to start something else from the home, especially if you work from home, Nine of Pentacles, and that's how you earn your money through a business from home, or you work for other people from home and that's where you earn your money from with the Nine of Pentacles. There may be worries that you're losing out on money here. You're losing your income with the Five of Coins energy, and that they're going to take away, you know, they're going to steal your, you know, your security. Maybe you're worried about not being able to pay the rent or the mortgage. What if the, you know, what if the bank forecloses on me? What if, you know, what if the landlord chucks me out? Because the Queen of Coins is also about your security, not just your financial security. It's your home security. It's where you live. And there may be fears with that Nine of Swords, that with the Seven of Swords, they're going to take that, you know, powers that be will take that away from you. But I think if you're worried, I think the universe is saying that don't sit by crying about something. If you work for yourself, then why don't you start up a new venture? You know, with the Ace of Wands, why don't you start something up new here with the Ace of Wands from home? Or why don't you create a new event in your life, for example? Something that's going to earn you money. It's all about kind of not sitting back and crying and worrying about stuff, but more than anything, I think, Virgo, I think the advice is to start being proactive and creating something new from the home. Or maybe you want to start kind of creating or generating or, you know, creating some form of an event here. Maybe the event is where you can sell certain things, for example. And this is an event card, so this is creating the Ace of Wands energy showing here. It's almost like it's saying that you hold, because this is holding the power in your hands. Well, what should you do? Well, the universe says, but you've got the power in your hands to start creating something new from the home showing here. You know, you've got the power in your hands to be successful again. Okay, to start building that structure up again. You know, it says, I think it's saying to you, Virgo, don't just sit back and take the situation for what it is. Fight back. Okay, you've got lots of skills in which you can, you know, if something's not working in one area, start creating it in another area. Okay, showing up here. Yeah, that's what I think that you need to do. And also the other thing maybe is that maybe some of you guys need to create an event whereby people's interest, Page of Cups energy, or whereby good news or good messages or people showing interest, possibly with Judgment, could be rejuvenated again. So some of you guys might run a business from home. Your clientele may have declined, for example. That's where your worries about losing money come in here, and possibly loss of stability and security in the home with the Queen of Coins and the Seven of Swords energy showing there. But I think the universe is saying that if you feel this way, Virgo, then why don't you start creating something new within the home? Maybe you could create an event here where, you know, you entice people back in again with the Judgment to come back through again, where you know, you do all of that type of thing. So I think that the universe is saying there's many ways for you to actually kind of try and recover financially from what's going on there. And finally, in terms of love, so the Eight of Wands usually for me is butterflies in the stomach and things happening really, really quickly. Eight of Wands energy showing here. The Four of Cups energy. So I'm seeing some form of, it depends on what that Eight of Wands is. It depends on if it's a message with the Eight of Wands energy. I think that there may be a message coming in terms of love. With the Four of Cups, it may be saying that you don't really know whether you want to take this offer or whether you wanted to kind of, you know, indulge yourself with that, with the Four of Cups, or take whatever this offer is. Four of Cups energy showing there. I think some of you guys are quite tired, to be honest with you, with the Nine of Wands. You seem to be quite tired with that Nine of Wands energy showing there. The Sun, it almost feels like you're tired of things never really getting started or not moving to the next phase, because the Sun is reversed. It's almost like you're tired. Things are just taking too long with the Sun in the reverse showing here. And it feels like you want to block this person out. You're going to put up your boundaries, because Two of Swords means to block someone out. So I actually feel that in terms of love, the 8th to the 14th of June 2020, Virgo, you've got some messages coming through. But I think with the Four of Cups, you're showing a lack of interest in this. Okay, because I think that you're tired, and you're tired of, it's almost like somebody keeps contacting you, but nothing really comes off it. Somebody keeps communicating with you, but it's almost like you're going to grow really disinterested with the Four of Cups, because it feels like you're just really tired. Like you're tired of nothing really getting off the ground. It's almost like there's lots of empty words coming from an individual here, and you're kind of like, I'm really tired of this. Nothing ever really comes off it. This person messages me, you know, and they say this, that and the other, but nothing comes of it. It's like somebody could message you and say, oh, I'm going to travel and see you, but they never travel and see you. So I just feel that whatever these messages are, you're growing tired of it. You're growing bored with the Four of Cups energy. You don't really know whether you can take it seriously anymore. Tired because nothing comes to fruition from those messages, and you may consider blocking this individual out in the end. Very interesting reading. Okay, let's have a quick look at what the spirit... We'll quickly go over the reading one more time, Virgo, and then we're going to conclude with the spiritual message. So firstly, I think in terms of general, the universe is advising you and saying, look, there is somebody who seems to be very defiant within the Seven of Wands energy, and this person doesn't really want to give you the truth. Okay, I think this person may still be in love with somebody from their past, but I think that if you have an inkling about that, and it seems that whenever you've approached a situation, Virgo, this person kind of shuts you down, or, you know, won't answer your questions, I think that you need to assert yourself during this week and ask for the truth. Because I think if it's something that's really going to affect the relationship, you really need to be getting the truth from this individual. Secondly, in terms of career, some of you guys may run your own businesses from home, work from home for other businesses, but it feels like you're worried with the Nine of Swords energy about the Five of Cups losing money, and you're worried about if you lose money, then maybe with the Seven of Swords your security is going to be taken, your home will be taken, you know, everything that you've built will be taken with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Coins. So I think that the universe is saying that, you know, to counteract that, what you've got to do, Virgo, is you've got to start with the Ace of Wands, taking your power back. Start creating something else within the home that will make money. Or start creating maybe an event that if these are customers that are no longer paying, start creating maybe some new event here that encourages the customers to come back through again and show their interest maybe. But it's saying don't just lie down and cry and worry about it. Be proactive and fight back. And, you know, because I think that some of you guys have really worked hard and you're worried about losing all of that stuff that you've worked hard towards. But the universe says the fight is by far... You know, it's not over at all. You have many, many ways that you can actually recuperate any losses that you've made. Finally, in terms of love, I think that you're going to be getting some messages, but I'm seeing you not being particularly interested. Just feels like whoever's been messaging you, they don't really, you know, they don't really show anything. They don't really do anything. And I think you're getting really tired of this. You're getting really bored with it. With the Four of Cups, you're kind of like, I don't really know whether I want to take this opportunity anymore. I think you're really tired of nothing coming to fruition from those messages. And you might decide to just kind of blank this person out, which would be entirely fair, wouldn't it? Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual advice is. Spiritual advice is celebrate your love, which is interesting. When we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. And if you're currently looking for your soulmate, take yourself out for a fun date. The happier and more connected you are to yourself, the more attractive you will be to others. Now that might be difficult in the current climate if I'm being completely honest, but I certainly feel that this area here really kind of plays into this area here, the general, and this area here, which is the love area. Certainly, firstly, somebody I think around you actually is in love with somebody from the past. I think they're still in love. I think they may also be contacting this person from the past as well, because they seem to be expressing their feelings as well with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups always wears his heart on his sleeve, as you can see here, holding the cup. So it feels like they may even be expressing their feelings to somebody from the past. But every time you ask them, they block you out. Well, it's time to demand the truth. And in this area here, somebody who keeps messaging some of you guys, they never come up with the goods. And some of you guys now, you're bored with this. You're not sure whether you want this relationship anymore because you're tired of nothing coming to fruition from those messages, and you may just block them out. And that would make sense. I think in light of the spiritual advice, really, when it says, you know, when we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. And if you're currently looking for a soulmate, take yourself out for a fun, happy date. Well, you may not be able to do that at the moment, but I think that really with this card as well, we could probably stretch this and say that, you know, in terms of cherishing your love. It's about cherishing your own self-love as well, loving yourself, which could be just doing nice things for the self. I think that if you've got any kind of discrepancies or problems over love here, Virgo, and you've got any kind of, you know, worries or anxieties over a relationship, maybe somebody's not telling you the truth about a past lover, i.e. in the first reading, or somebody's been messaging you and saying they're going to do something, but they never give it, you know, they never come out with the goods in this reading here, then I think it's time maybe to let go and to start loving yourself and to start, you know, if somebody's not going to cherish you, you might as well just cherish yourself, because I think the more that you can love yourself and the more that you look after yourself and the more that you care about yourself, the more likely it's going to be that you're going to, in time, once all of this stuff that's going on in the world is finished, in time, what's going to happen is you're going to actually start attracting the right person into your world anyway. Okay, but I think that this is a good time to really just start getting to know yourself and to really start just loving yourself and finding out what it is that you like about yourself and what you can potentially give to others. All right, that is your reading, my darling. I'd like to say thanks ever so much, Virgo, for joining me. If you like your own private reading, just click on the link in the comment section or the end screen. That's the reading. Take care, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.